Hi guys, so you are joining with who? Now last time I did tell you guys my name, right? Now tell me my name. Tell me so. Yes, so I am Miss Faraway, the one who brings you guys so many stories every day. So today also I've got you guys an amazing story. But this is not like those traditional stories that you guys see. Well, you guys do remember this book, right? Last time also I brought this book, no? So all my stories are stored in this book. Amazing book, I would say. So let's see today's one. Let's start from the middle for a change. Okay, got it. So today it's about Snow White and Red Rose. Well, you guys do know Snow White, right? The girl who's wearing yellow and blue and then who sings really beautifully and then who's got the red bow and stuff. Well, this Snow White is some other Snow White, not the same one. There can be different fairy tales with the same name. So this Snow White is completely different, not like the same Snow White who lives with the 7 dwarfs. No. This is completely different. And you know, she has a sister too. Her sister's name is Rose Red. So this is a story about 2 sisters, as into how they bring in their kindness and they meet different types of fairy creatures and then they have different adventures and there's a bear and then so much stuff. So without telling you guys a story in here, let us go to the place where I tell my stories. You have the beautiful scenery and stuff. So let's quickly go there. Ready? So let's go. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! So you guys are with me in the play area. So this is where I tell you guys a story where I narrate and then play as different characters. But wait, let me fix my hair first so that I can tell you guys exactly what this is about. Okay? Does it look okay to you guys? Fine. So once upon a time, far, far away, that's my name. So there lived 2 girls. 2 girls with a beautiful cottage inside a beautiful college, and you know what? They're twins. They look exactly alike. So their parents was wondering, we have twins. What do they put their name as? I mean, come on, it should be something similar as well. And something related to the place they lived. And it struck them that there were 2 bushes of roses growing in front of the cottage. One was red and one was white. Pretty, right? So they decided to use their kids' names from these 2 bushes. So one's name was Snow White and the other one was Rose Red. You know, Rose, Red and Snow White. So you must be wondering, okay, Snow White as in the typical Snow White. You can talk to birds and there's so many dwarfs. No. This one is completely different. You guys have to tag along with me to see what exactly happens. So one fine day where these sisters were playing and they were having their fun, and I think I forgot to mention to you guys, it was snowing, really heavy. It was so cold. I mean, no one else could ever live outside the house. Come on, it was really cold. So one day when the sisters were playing, dancing and then singing, they heard a knock. And then they were wondering, it can't be mom or dad, because they went out to the to the market to buy different types of foods and meat and then house supplies, kitchen supplies. So it's gonna take them say 3 to 4 hours to come up with the answer, because of course mom chooses purple and then she thinks no, blue is better, or sometimes red or sometimes yellow. Mom is a little confusing fellow, so they did know it definitely can't be mom or dad. Then who could it be? What if it's a troll? What if it's a big fat monster? Or even worse, what if it's a huntsman who keeps on shooting at everyone? Well, so they were a little curious as to whom it is also. It's not nice if some relatives came. Just to make sure, one of the sisters got a big frying pan. A huge one, so that they can just hit the person, whoever is near the door. Other sister, she took a big iron. The iron where you iron your clothes and stuff, it's really heavy, right? So that she can punch that person's face using the iron. Wait, that messed my hair up. Hold on. Fine. So with the iron and the frying pan with their hands, they walked to the door like an army. They slowly opened the door because they were really, really scared. They opened the door. They were so shocked because it wasn't a troll. Nor was it their parents. Nor wasn't it their relatives. It was even worse. It was a big, brown bear with sharp teeth. Big one. They were really scared. Both of the sisters started hugging each other. Why? Because they were really scared. Of course, you start hugging someone if you're really scared. Duh. But the bear looked a little friendly. Well, he was friendly at all because he was even more scared seeing Rose Red and Snow White being all cuddling up together because they were even more scared and they started screaming. You know how girls start screaming, they go like, ah! They were doing that and the bear got really scared. However, the bear was, trying to calm himself down and approach towards the girl in a really nice manner so that they won't get even more scared. So the bear talked to both the girls. He was like, I'm really sorry to scare you because I didn't come to scare you though. It's really cold outside, so that's why I just want to get some warm fire. And the girls were thinking, it's a bear. He looks kind of kind and he looks really cute. So should we let them in? Sisters were talking for a while. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? Do we let him in? What will mom say? What will dad say? Will he create havoc at home? Will he be tame? Will he be kind? Will they start gobbling us up? Finally, because they were really kind, they let the bear in. So the bear, the two sisters, they were all sitting near the fireplace, all cozy and all, but it was a little awkward. Like, come on, they didn't know each other. You know how we are now, when we meet some new people and you're like, awkward, I don't know what to talk. Well, they were the same like that. After a few moments of, looking at each other, they finally started talking. You guys know, they turned out to be best buddies. The bear was telling different types of jokes and the sisters were laughing for that. And again, there was a knock to see it was the parents. They came in, they were really shocked. Oh my God, a bear in the house, of course. Imagine your mom walked into your house and there was a bear, dressed like that, sitting in the couch, looking at your mom just like that. What will your mom do? Of course she'll scream. And dad even worse, she'll come up with a slipper and try to hit the bear. So same with these two sisters. They were shocked because, of course, if you do something wrong, you're gonna get bashed off now. So the sister was trying their best, saying, please, 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 mommy, let the bear stay. He's such a cute one, he's a kind one. And the other sister said, he won't gobble us up, he's really kind, he'll sit in one place and listen to us. So please. So finally, the parents were okay with it. They let her stay, let the bear stay there so that, kind of like, they were okay with the whole situation because, come on, they did know their daughters were really kind and they did have senses. Come on, everyone has common sense. So they obviously know this is how we're gonna happen. Well, finally, they were all okay, and then when the night time came, the bear left. So the following morning again, when the sisters were playing, having their fun and all, again they had a knock, like the day before. And to see it was the same old bear. He came in and they were sharing hot chocolate. Yeah, hot chocolate. Okay, never mind. No hot chocolate. No, you have to do this. Fine. So, hot chocolate. Never mind. So, however, the bear was having all cozy and they started talking for hours. They were playing. They were doing different games like hide and seek, run and catches, and stuff you do at school. Well, the next day, again another knock. The bear. The next day, another knock. The bear. So you guys practically get the idea. The bear, came to the house daily. They were like part of the family now. And then, winter doesn't last forever, right? After winter, it's summer when there's the sun and it's all hot and the grass is green and there are no frozen lakes, everything is liquidified. And then there you go with your sunglasses and you have popsicles in your hand and fun time. But the bear did not want to come to the cottage again. Why? Because it's not cold anymore. He can go to his cave and live there, right? But on the last day of winter, both the bear and the two sisters, they were really sad. Why? Because they had to say bye. Oh, by the way, the bear's name is Fizz. I forgot to tell you guys. Sorry. So anyways, the bear's name is Fizz and they were all a little upset with the fact that the bear had to leave them. So they said their goodbyes, they gave him a big bear hug and then he left. But before he left, he did tell Snow White and Rose Red the fact that he has to go and fight an evil troll. You know, the trolls are those creatures who are green and then have purple hair, long pointy noses, and they have horns, and they're really, really mean. And they eat bears and humans. Now don't get scared because they don't exist in your world, they only exist in my world, as in this world, the fairyland. However, so they were, sad, and then the bear finally left. After a few weeks passed, both Rose Red and Snow White were really missing the bear. Why? Because they were just like family. They were really, really close friends. So you know what they decided? They decided to go for the forest and look for the bear. But remember their army, the one with the frying pan and the one with the iron. They took everything, and remember this time, they were Girl Scouts, if I forgot to mention. And they took their Girl Scout kits away with the scissors and the ropes and the knives and supplies like that. So they took off to the forest searching for the bear. They were going in different paths. It was really dark. But then somehow, it's for their friends. That's what friends do, right? Fizz, where are you? It's Snow White and Rose Red too. Where are you? But they were going around here and there searching for Fizz. But they didn't find Fizz. They found someone else. They found a gnome. You know those garden gnomes with those long beards and the pointy hats and the smile all the time? This fellow wasn't smiling. Guess why he wasn't smiling now? How will you know? There was a big rock right in front of him. And the worst part is that long beard of his, the long white one, that was stuck in the middle of the rock. Now when something like that happens, when you see your friends in trouble, what do you usually do? You go there, rush to their place and start helping them. But as you know, Rose Red and Snow White, both of them were really kind and they were really helpful at times. So you must be wondering, okay, so they see a gnome stuck to a rock and he doesn't seem so happy. What are they gonna do? I won't tell you guys what they're going to do. Now you guys have to guess what they're going to do. Come on, it's boring for you guys and you are opening your mouth and listening to whatever I say. You guys also have to have some time, thinking and making your brain cells work. So now is the time where you guys have to guess exactly what Rose Red and Snow White are going to do. In the meantime, let me go back to the library and drink some water and come back, so that my voice won't be all cracked up and you won't get really disgusted about it. So you guys go, I'll go for a quick break. Guess what you guys think might Rose Red and Snow White do with the gnome, and come back soon. Let's go for a quick break. So you guys are after the break, and then you guys must be wondering, okay, so there was a gnome with a long white beard stuck his beard into a big rock, and what will Snow White and Rose Red do? Well, I brought you guys the answers, but then you guys should check whether what you thought was correct as well. So now that Snow White and Rose Red saw this gnome, he was really unhappy, unlike typical gnomes because his beard isn't stuck all the time. So they were wondering, that's a gnome, a little gnome, a poor old gnome. He can't do anything else now. So what they decided to do was help the gnome. They went towards the gnome and they were checking, okay, what has happened? The rock is also there and there's a big gnome. I mean, his beard is huge, come on, it's not as if you can pull the beard off, it'll hurt the gnome. So they were thinking, okay, so what do we do? And they tried moving the rock. They pushed their, put all their might and started pushing the rock so hard. Really hard. I mean, come on. It's a big rock. So they were pushing and pushing and pushing. It didn't work. The rock didn't even move a little bit because it's a big rock and they're just two little girls. So they were wondering, we pushed the rock, nothing happened. What can we do now? And then all of a sudden, Red Rose remembered, we're scouts, we're Girl Scouts. We have our supplies, right? So she took out their supply kit and took out the scissor. What can scissors do? It cuts stuff. It cuts papers, it cuts clothes, it cuts tissues, it cuts hair as well. And beards, most probably. So what Red Rose did was she came up with the scissor. Okay, I have a scissor, so what do I do with this scissor? It cuts stuff. Then she thought, if we can't move the stone, we should move the gnome. How do we move the gnome? We had to cut his beard. So what Red Rose was doing, she went near the gnome, took the pair of scissors, held his beard with one hand and started cutting. What will you do if someone comes, pulls your hand, chops it off? What will you do? You will be crying for help. Come on, it's your hair. It takes a long time. Imagine someone comes, cuts my hair. Oh my God. To my hair like this also, they pull it and then I scream out loud because come on, it's my hair. It's not a living thing, but I nourish it so much with so much shampoos and then all different stuff. Enough about my hair. So the gnome was also screaming out loud saying, come on, I took so many years trying to grow this beard and it's white, it's hard to keep it clean, it gets dirty all the time, especially I have to protect it from children like you. Somehow by the time he was yelling, Red Rose was done cutting it also. And she was like, haha, job done. But the gnome wasn't really thankful for what they did. Because if someone helps you, you always say, thank you so much, and gives them a hug, gives you a gift or some lollipop or some candy stick. But no, this gnome didn't do that. He was so angry for the fact that Red Rose cut his beard. He was like, you girls are so rude and so mean. You cut the beard that I was growing so hard all these years. Couldn't you just move the rock, and why did you even stop to help me? Well, this upset the two sisters. Come on, imagine you start helping someone and that person comes and scolds you. Bummer, yeah? So Red Rose is a little upset and Snow White jumped to the scene and she was like, hey mister, you're scolding my sister who just now helped you. If she hadn't cut your damn mustache, you wouldn't have moved an inch. But then, you know how old people are. Well, gnomes are. He was a little grumpy. He was like, no, whatever, go get lost. I don't want you here. I don't want to see your face ever again in this forest. So the sisters were a little upset and disappointed because they didn't find fish. On top of that, they had to get scolded from a damn garden gnome. So they started walking home with a disappointed mind and a really broken heart. They went home and they were like, it's fine, next day we'll come on searching for fish. He's our friend, it's okay. And they both went to sleep. The next morning they started with their frying pan and their iron and again set up for the journey. This time they just make sure that they took a little bit more food so that they can stay in the forest for much longer. So with the basket of food and with the iron and with the frying pan and the iron, they went to the forest. They were searching for fish, calling out for fish. They were screaming his name so loud, like, Fish, where are you? It's Rose Red and Snow White here. Come on out, we were missing you so much. No reply, just like before. And they were going around the forest searching. But this time, they went from a different route. They were finding food, they were calling, going inside caves, going under trees, going into rabbit holes. That's absurd. How will a bear go into the rabbit hole? Wait, not rabbit hole. Different types of pits in the jungle. They jumped in, they were searching for fish. No fish. So they were like, okay, maybe they might have gone in the place where there are a lot more trees. So they started walking that side. Walking that side, they did see someone familiar. Someone who's really annoying. Guess who that is now? Yeah, they met up with the gnome again, the one with the long... Okay, now he doesn't have a long beard, no. The one with the short beard, but who still has a pointy hat and a grumpy face. This time, he was in a completely different problem. He got his leg stuck onto a trap. Yeah, it was just like that. And then he was so grumpy, he was screaming out, could some idiot or someone come and help me get out of this trap? But if someone says like, will you go help that person? He just said some idiot. Technically, that means the person who's going to help him is an idiot. Will you go help him? Yes, you should. Because he's in a trouble, even though he calls you an idiot. Come on, he's in a trouble, right? So as you know, the two sisters were really kind, so they decided to go and help this gnome. They went there and they were like, oh, it's you again and we have to help you again, should we? And then Snow White was like, yeah, we better, come on, he's in a problem, so it's not nice to leave him like that, right? Right? So they started, thinking of solutions how to get these gnomes' feet out of the trap. And then again, Rose Red was like, This time I'm not gonna do anything. Cause come on, he's being annoying me all through the time. I am not gonna do anything. So Snow White was like, okay, cool, I'll do it this time. And then she was thinking, what do we do to remove the bear trap out of this fellow's feet? If we touch the bear trap, it's gonna hurt us. I mean, it's really sharp, it's a bear trap. It's got some spikes and the silver and the shining as well. However, it could be really hurtful. So Snow White was wondering, now what do we do? We brought food also, we can't do anything with the food, the frying pan, the iron. We can't do anything else with those stuff. And then it hit her, bam! Whoa, here's the Girl Scouts. We've got our toolkit. So she quickly went to the toolkit, searched, opened whatever she had, and she found scissors again. Troublesome scissors this time. She was wondering, okay, we can't cut his beard this time, no, cutting the beard won't do anything. So, did see the shoe was made out of leather. You can cut leather. Na? So they're wondering, if we cut this gnome's shoe, then of course he can quickly get out. So both of the sisters started catching the gnome and started cutting his shoe this time. This time also the gnome started screaming. Why? Because it's supposed to be a very expensive shoe and he's caring about the shoe more than his feet. What an idiot. However, the gnome was too foolish to realize, or maybe he was doing this for a joke, I don't know. However, the sisters started cutting the shoe, little by little, putting all their efforts, cut, 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 cut. And the whole shoe was cut open. And so the gnome was free to go. Instead of thanking the two sisters this time also, he started scolding them. He was like, you two girls started cutting my beard and now you have started cutting my shoe. He was so pissed. And so were the girls. They were like, okay, fine, next time we ain't gonna help you. So they were pissed and they didn't find Fizz as well. Again, just like last day, they went home. And home, disappointed, they were wondering, tomorrow we should find Fizz no matter what. They slept and the next morning, they all took all the supplies, the Girl Scout kit and the iron and the frying pan and ropes and food and whatnot. They set to the jungle searching for Fizz. They were screaming out for Fizz. I can't scream like Fizz anymore, my throat hurts. So, imagine how they scream. They go, Fizz, 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 stuff like that. So they went and this time, they started walking through the lake. Because they went to the forest, they went to caves, they went to trees, they went under rabbit hole. You can't go under rabbit hole. They went inside pits and holes in the forest and then now they had nothing to go other than going to the lake. They went to the lake and they heard someone screaming, help! And then they are so kind, so they went to help this person. To see, it was the same old gnome with the short beard and with with one barefoot, because the other one still had that very expensive shoe of his. He was hanging on a branch near the lake. It was actually like a waterfall and he was about to lose his grip and fall down. So the sisters were thinking, oh my gosh, now what do we do? He's in real trouble, we must help him. So they started going towards the river bank and they were trying to reach out. But right then, they heard a bear scream. To say it was Fizz. Fizz has come here to help the two girls. And you know what the gnome? He transformed into a very ugly troll with horns and with the green skin and purple hair and whatnot. So scary. So both the bear and the girls were really scared. And you know what the gnome thought? AKA the troll. He was like, oh, finally the bear is out. Now the bear is gonna eat you both and I'm going to eat the bear. But you know, the bear and the girls were really close friends. So they started giving each other a big bear hug. And they were wondering, do we set this fellow out or do we just let him fall down? The bear instantly said, no, they have been given so many trouble to you guys, I'm just gonna break the branch and let the troll fall into the waterfall. He gave a nice punch to the branch broke and the troll went tumbling down the waterfall, deep down. And then after, the troll never ever came back to disturb the bear, nor did he come back to disturb the girls. So they were really happy, they went home and they were having their hot chocolate all cozy and stuff like that. So that's how these two girls made friends with the bear and they were having so much fun with them. And they decided never to let the bear go again and he started living with them. So you must be wondering, okay, Snow White and Rose Red, they're all really good, but started helping anyone and they ended up getting, scolded for that. But guys, always remember, even though you might get scolded trying to do the right thing, you obviously know by heart that it's the right thing. So make sure that you do the right thing. Remember, it should be the right thing. Don't do the wrong thing thinking that it's the right thing, okay? Do the right thing no matter what other people say, because it's gonna benefit you then. If they didn't have the troll, then they wouldn't have found Fisna. So anyways, doing good will also lead to good. Be good, and so will good protect you. So that's it for today. That's it in the play area. So I guess let's go to the library and I'll talk to you more. Let's go to the library then. Whoa, so that story was also amazing, right? You guys did see how Snow White and then Rose Red, how they came up with different bears, and there was a gnome with a really long beard, and then how they started rescuing him and how they started scolding them, and then there was the bear. And did you guys see how amazingly kind they were no matter what the stupid gnome told to them? Crazy, huh? So, well, I did mention you guys what the message was back in the play area, right? So, guys, remember that message because that is really important for your day-to-day life. Well, that's it for the story today. Well, you guys know that you can always interact with me, right? In our Facebook page where you guys can, give us suggestions as to what stories it is. And don't forget, if you like me, if you like my stories, you can give us a thumbs up in our page as well. Because it'll make my dad motivate me to narrate more beautiful stories for you guys. And yes, so today's story had so many scenes with the bear and the gnome and the two sisters. But you guys can do me a favor. You guys will have to draw pictures either of Snow White, or if you like Rose Red, you can draw her pictures, or the bear, or the gnome, or the cottage where they lived. You guys can draw any scene of this story that I guys told you guys and send it to us. In what? In our postal address, obviously. How else can you send us? So that is 177/1/B, Kottawala Road, Hokanjala South. You can see it going around the screen somewhere. I don't know, I can't see. Somewhere there. Write it down somewhere so that you guys can interact with me. Guys, that's it for today. Cause come on, Mrs. Faraway also has stuff to do now. I have to write more books and then remember what to tell you guys. I have so much to do, and worse part, I have to dust the library as well, right? It's not as you guys are coming to dust the library from me. So that's it for today, guys. See you guys in a different day with so many new programs, so many new stories. So I'm really sorry. My producer keeps on saying programs. I always mix it up. However, send in your suggestions for the story so that I can remember all that stuff and narrate to you guys your favorite story. So that's it for today. See you guys sometime else. Bye. Bye-bye.